We're here with Peter Minuit, and I have some questions for you. So why did you leave your homeland to go to New York?
Well, I left my hometown of Wesel, which is in modern-day Germany, because the Spanish occupied the town, so I was forced to leave.
What brought you to New York?
Well, it was originally in search for land for the Dutch, and I was also assigned there by the director of the DWI.
What is the DWI?
Well, the DWI is the Dutch West India Company, and in the 1620s, they sent me here to find tradable goods in the New World.
While you were here in New York, how was your relationship with the natives?
Well, to establish my dominance, I met with many Native American chiefs, and they were the Lenape, which was a confederation of Algonquian-speaking natives who inhabited land from Long Island to Cape Henlopen. I actually brought Manhattan from them.
What is your most famous or greatest achievement?
Well, as you know, I gave a lot of low-value jewelry to the savage natives and bought Manhattan from them. And today, Manhattan would be worth about $4 trillion, but I only paid around $24 for it.
Why did you purchase the land?
I purchased it to find animal fur and other tradable goods that were unique to the area.
Did you have any political role in Manhattan?
I was the third governor of the New Netherlands, which was later renamed to New York when the British took over. And some important decisions I made during that time was moving the capital from along the South River, which was really bad and would freeze during the winter, to Long Island, or not to Long Island, to Manhattan in 1626.
Why did you leave New York?
I was recalled to Holland in 1631 for granting special privileges to people on behalf of the Dutch West India Company.
What is a patroon?
They are Dutchmen who were granted large properties because they bought 50 workers to live in the colony.
What privileges did you have to grant to your patroons that made you recalled?
Well, after 1629, when the patroon system was established, I took advantage of the loopholes in the system to smuggle fur pelts and tobacco to my friends.
Thank you for meeting with us. Right now we have the top 5 events happening in America right now. Number 1, around 100 European settlers sailed aboard the Mayflower in 1607 to the New World. There they created the first settlement named Jamestown. This led to every world power racing to colonize the New World, resulting in power and land disputes among the French, Spanish, and British and the native folks. Jamestown was a landmark settlement, and it inspired many to establish colonies in order to avoid persecution, find freedom, or gain land or money.
Number 2, the real estate world is in shock. Peter Minuit just bought Manhattan from Native Americans in 1626. He is said to have given jewelry that is estimated to be around $24 US in exchange for the land. He bought the land to expand the colony, for trade and in search of furs. The land he acquired supported the population and economic growth in New York. This land will be acquired by the British when they take over New York.
Number 3, citizens of Virginia established the House of Burgesses in 1642. It is the first colonial legislature in America. The House is a representative democracy and votes on matters in the colony. It also has made many laws in response to the Stamp Act and will eventually be a part of the American Revolution.
Number 4, it is 1664 and a British fleet has sailed to Dutch-controlled New Netherlands in an attempt to take the land. Upon docking, the Dutch surrendered without a fight. Afterwards, the British renamed the land to New York after James, the Duke of York, who had received the land from his brother, King Charles II. It will lead to New York becoming a part of the Middle Colonies.
Our last story takes place in Salem, Massachusetts. From the years 1692 to 1693, the Puritans have believed everything out of the ordinary is devil's magic or witchcraft. Their closed society is an example of how the fear of the unknown can control others. During this period, anyone convicted of witchcraft was hanged. So far, 200 people have been accused and 20 hanged. Will there be more casualties? Find out on the next episode.